Welcome back, everybody, to Final Fantasy XIV Online with Miriam Treespire. We have been out here, I think, doing our hunting logs, or possibly, possibly heading toward this, the conclusion of this main story quest. However, I've been completing main story quests very quietly off screen with this character because this character is for focusing on events and the event quests. And today, even though we are in the middle of the what is it? The Moogle Treasure Trove Hunt for Goetia. We're actually going to take a break from that because another event has started, and that event is, let me just toddle over this way and I will pick up my Steam and I will tell you what it's about. That other event is the All Saints Wake. We're going to head over. I might do this with a nice backdrop of All Saints Wake decorations. Let's teleport over to Limsa. You'll also notice my gold has gone up because I've been completing challenge log entries like crazy off screen as well, just to get that up so we can get some of her gear up for some of her other classes. I know I need to get my healer gear up so I can participate in some dungeons for the Moogle Treasure Trove, and some training as well. So as you can see in our complete section, we've almost completed 5 unique challenges. We have completed the fates, and I did a bunch of quests on top of that. So we're almost at the end too of our wolves. No, our marauders quests. I've just got one more to go with her. So I'm doing all of her character progression off screen and all the grinding as much of the grinding as I can off screen, so you guys can focus on the event. And today's event is All Saints Wake. So let's head back into Limsa. Actually, I think Limsa is exactly the wrong place to be going. The All Saints Wake. There's a whole bunch of decorations upstairs, probably. There usually is. So in every one of our major capitals, if you want to see the decorations, for the thing, I'm seeing some around. Okay, we need to go to the Aft Castle. I know. And here we go. The All Saints Wake Festival is on, and they have a whole bunch of decorations to mark them. I'm just going to pose in front of a few. I don't know what I'll choose for my thumbnail, but we'll choose something. That's not too bad, I guess. But there'll be a few that are better up here. Look at this. Oh my god. There's another one we might want to have a look at. What do you think? So as you can see, every capital city has the decorations. So Ul'dah, New Gridania, and here we'll have decoration for All Saints Wake. We'll just take a little run around the edge. Right. Now, you will need to be at least level 15 to join this event if you have not started in Gridania. That's because this year, oh wow, look at that. This year, the event is starting. I really like that. How about that as our shot? The event is starting in New Gridania. However, before we go over, let's go and talk to the Crier in our city and see what they can tell us about All Saints Week. I thought I saw them hiding. Here they are. The All Saints Week Crier. Every city will have one of these. Let me just zip out a little bit so we're not right on her heels. I want to have a look at the pumpkins in the middle. They're kind of breathtaking, aren't they? Every year we get... Oh, I know. That's kind of a funny shot too. Anyway, right. I know. Enough faffing about. Let's go and talk to the All Saints Wake Crier. Hi. Hello there, Pumpkin. Enjoying the festivities, I hope? If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask away. Well, I know nothing about this event. Who are you? We're a terrific troop raised under the auspices of the pumpkin-headed lady. With us at the helm, All Saints Wake is set to be a fright-filled fest for all and sundry. My associates have prepared a most ghastly and gratifying assortment of attractions and decorations for an All Saints Wake all over in verdant Gridania. Why not take a well-earned rest and join in the festivities? All right, but what is All Saints Wake? Legend has it that once a year the 12 honor the saints by hosting a lavish feast in the heavens. While the saints are away, however, the realm is bereft of their divine protection, and creatures of darkness come out in droves. Fearing for their lives, the people took to shutting themselves inside their homes. Those who had no choice but to venture outside disguised themselves as fiends in hopes that they would go unnoticed by the real ones. Frightening business, isn't it? But that's all in the past now, for these days we have valorous adventurers like you to keep our cities safe when the saints are away. Having no more reason to be afraid, the people went and turned All Saints' Wake into a fun celebration, a truly delightful state of affairs. There you go. So this is Clear speaking to that now. We are going to have a look at what All Saints' Wake entails. A feast of thanks for the foulest fiends. The spookiest of seasons is upon us again, with thoroughfares and plazas across the realm festooned with frightful decorations. A few fiends in particular are attempting to entertain their mortal counterparts. The event duration is from October the 18th, 2024, starting at 1 a.m. PDT or 1900 AEDT, and 0800 GMT and 0900 BST to Monday, November the 4th, 2024 at 06:59 PST, 14:59 GMT, 15:59 BST, and the 5th of November at 01:59 AEDT. How to participate. You begin the quest, the Aether-Starved Ahriman, by speaking to the pumpkin-headed apparition in Old Gridania. It says X 10.2, Y 9.4, which I suspect is going to be Maketo's amphitheater. We'll check. Note, players must be level 15 and above to start the quest. Now, this is because we're probably going to need to travel. And that means you will also have had to have completed the envoy quests for your region. Which is where we're going to go now. So let's head back down to our little Ethernet shard, and we might take a quick trip up to the boat. So basically, in every city, airship landing. I know, in every city, in Eorzea, the main capitals, the three main capitals, you will have Ul'dah, you will have New Gridania, and you will have Limsa Lominsa. One of these cities will host the event, and I've noticed the events seem to not be in the same city each year. So, if you are in Limsa Lominsa, that upper plaza is where you'll go to talk to the crier for the event, so the event speaker. And we'll just have a quick duck into Ul'dah, and I'll show you where we'll go to talk to the event speaker there. And then we'll head on out to New Gridania to start the quest. So if you're in any of these three cities and you need to know which city to go to in order to start the quest, and you haven't got access to the announcements or the notices, or you don't want to bring them up or whatever, the places, each one has a little event crier that will tell you which city the event is starting in. And usually the events will start at a specific place, usually the center for where all events start in that city, or where the event decorations are their strongest. So here in Ul'dah, we will head, I'm pretty sure it's in the center plaza, so we just need to go find the Lilliputian Lalafell, who is our lift attendant. We have a Lilliputian Lalafell lift attendant. Don't say that too quick. Let's go down to the Hustings Strip, because I think it will be closer to the Ethernet shard we're looking for. So let's toddle over this way, and we'll go and have a look at the decorations in Ul'dah. And I haven't been doing this for the event, so I think I might just start doing this. We might take a little city tour at the beginning just to see what each... I'm going to go downstairs. to... Okay, there's the Gold Court, so we're going to go to the Goldsmiths Guild. I'm pretty sure it's the Gold Court, I could be wrong. Just go around this way. I know, little banners and everything. No, I'm mistaken, not the Gold Court. I do like the decorations though, look at this. So good. Anyway, I'm lost. Give me a minute. That's because I'm not in the Gold Court. Where am I? Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Right, well, let's not... Oh, look at this. Everywhere I turn, there's just like new decos everywhere. What's this? I think they're a little bit confused about what celebration we're having. Alright, down to this Ethernet shard. Let me just see if I can work out where I'm going now. Where am I? Oh, okay. Alright, I need to go this way. Ah, here we go. So in Ul'dah, most of your events, when you come to them, will be held down here in the Gold Court. Or at least this is where the majority of your decorations are. And if I'm not mistaken, and I may be, I could be embarrassing myself horribly here. Let's see if we can find an event crier. I know, could be busting my theory right out of the water. Let's find out. I love it though, look at this. Alright, well I'm not seeing an event crier, but this is definitely where we come for everything else. Okay, now I'm confused. Maybe I've missed them. Oh, they're down here? Oh, wait a minute. I know, just excuse me while I take a trip around the city. Oh, I know what I could be mistaking too. The events in Ul'dah usually start... Like, the start for them isn't usually down here. So I'm wondering... if it's up here. So this is the main strip. You've got the inn. Oh my god, so gothic. Anyway, hi Senna. This is the inn. And this is where the I know they always decorate this area. I'm kind of hoping maybe they'll have the thing in here, but I'm not seeing. Oh no, there we are. Okay. Oh my gosh. These are so good. Alrighty, so in Ul'dah, I'm mistaken, it's not down the Gold Court, it's up here in the Ruby Road Exchange. So you can just bring the inn from the airstrip down to the Ruby Road Exchange. This is your All Saints Wake crier, and they will have the same set of questions. So what is All Saints Wake? And they'll tell you, and you'll see that... okay, I've put the wrong one in. Of course I have. Who are you? We're a terrific troop. There you go. So when you say who are you, the All Saints Wake cry will tell you who they are, but they'll also say that they have put a gratifying assortment of attractions and decorations for All Saints Wake over in verdant Gridania. Why not take a well-earned rest and join in the festivities? So that's where you find out where you have to go to start All Saints Wake. My bad. Alrighty. Now, having done that, let's take the lift back up to the thing. I know, yes, this is just an excuse to run through the decorations and admire them as I go, wow. Alrighty, I don't want to go up there. What I want to do is take the lift, but that's not a bad shot, is it? Let's take a shot of her there. Look at that. I know, and she's actually in good gear for it. Uh, the purple matches the All Saints decos really nicely. I know, you've heard me waffle enough about All Saints Wake now and admire the decorations of the cities where it's not being kicked off from. Let's head on over to New Gridania, where we are going to go and join in the All Saints celebration and find the quest. So once you know which city you need to get to, you can either teleport straight there, or you can take the cheaper option, go up to your airships area and fly over to wherever. So in this case, it's only 120 gil to go from Ul'dah to New Gridania, as opposed to your 400 or 500 gil it would cost to teleport directly to the Aetherite Plaza at in New Gridania. And I want to buy gear, so I'm kind of trying to save where I can, except when it comes to missions where I've been traveling. Yughan, congratulations on level 53 and achieving free wing. Oh, that must be the... Oh, maybe that's part of one of the quests for this event. Let's find out. So this, for me, this is the first day the event has opened. It's not 7 p.m. because my family's kind of busy and around at that time. It's actually 8 a.m. And we are going to go and join in the festivities. Now, in New Gridania, there's not a lift attendant. You actually have to run up the stairs. I know, stairs, because New Gridanians believe in fitness. A lot more than Uldahns. Here I am, madly, oh wow, it's raining. What a great day. You could hunt for a certain kind of fish off here if you were fishing for them, because it is raining. Oh, actually, speaking of which, oh no, I haven't got that quest. There's a rare fish that you want to go to Gridania while it's raining to catch, and I'm really tempted to drop everything and go try find it with my other character, but there will be other rainy days. We're going to the Makedo Amphitheater. I'm not running there in the rain. I think I have unlocked everything. Yep, I have unlocked all of the Ethernet in this city. Now, Makedo's Amphitheater, hopefully I'm not wrong about this, is where you'll find most of the events. It's where you'll find the event attendants, the criers, and if the event is starting anywhere, this will be where you find the event quest to kick it off. Oh my goodness. Let me just see if I can get a picture of that, because that is pretty cool, right? We'll just zoom back. I know. In the bucketing rain even. Look at that. Alright, that's the All Saints Wake Crier. You can chat to him if you like. Again, hello there, Pumpkin. Is there anything you'd like to know? Who are you? And he will tell you. It's pretty much the same dialogue, except for this last bit where it's, we've prepared all manner of exciting events that are guaranteed to delight and affright, so why not take a brief respite from the daily grind of adventuring and join in? So they're not directing you to another city. They're saying, come on and join in, it's just behind me. So we've asked the crier all the things that we can ask them. Over here, the reason you might want to earn some event tickets is this stall here, I think, except there's no one in it, so okay. Wait a minute. Artur's busy watching it. Adventurers Guild Investigator. Alright, well I don't know what all these people are doing here, but I won't waste your time by chatting to them straight up. Aha, here's our vendor for the All Saints Wake. Normally they're in the booth. Maybe they like the rain. Alright, you can buy a Magic Prism Pumpkin, which releases a heart-stopping disembodied pumpkin head. But what we're really going to try for is this flying pumpkin, which looks like it is a tabletop decoration, which we can put into our own homes if we have them. Now, I don't have one, so whoops. Can I sell this nice lady's stuff? Oh, look at this. Well, nothing like a bit of opportunistic, here, have my stuff. I'm not selling the die. We're keeping the die. But everything else can go because I didn't clear out my backpack earlier. And it really needs a little clean out. I could probably, with some of these, make a lot more money on the boards. But there will be other fishing events. and there will be other fish. And right now I'm not focused on cooking, and I'm not focused on selling things on the boards now that I have a retainer. So I'm just going to sell all of the things, and it'll clear my backpack. It'll give me a little bit of extra cash. Blue Yarzen leg, I know, and a yellow Yarzen leg. Get them from hunting Yarzen in different places. I like how it won't let me sell my irregular tomestones. I do have 15 of them now. It's not enough. It will never be enough. We're going to just see how many we can get before the end of the event, and the Goetia event. But right now, today is about the All Saints Wake event. This is the pumpkin-headed apparition. Oh my god. That's just a little horrific, is it not? Let's have a chat with the horrific, scary monster dude. The Aether-Starved Ahriman. The pumpkin-headed apparition is on the lookout for an able adventurer. This quest is available for a limited time only. Level 15 quest, must be level 15 to make it. Heh, an adventurer by the looks of you. As it so happens, I have a proposition suited to a woman of your talents. Are you prepared to throw caution to the wind and consort with fiends most foul? Oh, I don't know. Of course you are. But before we get to the heart of the matter, let's reflect upon the history of All Saints' Wake. On this night do fell fiends emerge to cavort and careen, unconcerned with the judgments of those on high. For the hails of the saints' heavenly abode ring with merriment as the wine flows freely, and no one can be bothered to look down. Thus did the gods-fearing folk greet this particular sunset with trepidation, daring not to venture from their homes. No longer, nay, for adventurers came and drove out the void scent, restoring safety to the city's streets and marking the occasion as one of jubilation. That's all well and good, but what of the poor forsaken fiends? Are they too not deserving of revelry? My wish is to see All Saints' Wake reborn as a celebration for all, be they ghost, ghoul, Gridanian, or otherwise. And now do I propose to accomplish this. Oh, let's try that again. And how do I propose to accomplish this feat? Binding obligations, friend. I've convinced the more sinister sorts to enter into contracts which forbid them from preying on mortals. In exchange, they are permitted to partake in the festivities. But there is one troubled soul who still seems incapable of getting into the spirit of things. Perhaps you'd be willing to give them a helping hand? Nothing too devilishly difficult, I promise. Before you get started, you'll want to get a grasp of the particulars by speaking with Papa Gruff. He ought to be performing one of his shows by the entrance to the Great Gloam Growery. Now go. I shall be watching your performance with great interest. Well. You will you? Where am I going? The Aether-Starved Ahriman. Speak with Papa Gruff. Where is Papa Gruff? Click on the blue and you will find out where he is. Alright, so we're in Makedo's Amphitheatre. He is over here. Across the bridge. Rightio. Well, let's go. A little bit of sprinting never hurt anybody. Aim for the green pumpkins. It is so dark and I apologise. We are doing this in the dark. Hopefully it will get light soon. Oh, it's Aeorzean time, 6:39 p.m. My bad. Never mind. Oh my gosh. There are adventures here for me to partake in. Papa Gruff, how are you? You're scaring children. That's not very nice. It's a clown. I apologize to any of you who are mortally afraid of them. Although it pains me so, our humble performance must draw to a close. Let us then end things on a high note. Ladies and gentlemen, I bid you feast your eyes on the fantastic Philcox and his transformation magics. What was all that about? The clowning and whatnot was a right laugh, but that last bit was bleeding rubbish. Come on, let's get out of here. I... It's the weather, right? It's affecting his magic. Oh.
Once more you fail to muster up even a mons of magical prowess. I had the crowd in the palm of my hand. We'd have been the toast of the town if not for your blunder. There you go again, shrieking the same old tune. I've had it up to my eyeball with this farce. Just because you know a few cheap tricks doesn't give you the right to treat me like that. I can't stand the sight of you, let alone the thought of taking to the stage with you again. Good riddance.
You've upset him. You don't belong to my usual demographic. If you're not here to see one of my shows, then why are you here? Foul fiend failing to get into the spirit of All Saints' wake? I'd wager you speak of Philcox, the fellow who stormed off in a huff. Like most of our ilk, Philcox and I have an insatiable appetite for ether, but unlike your garden variety voidsent who hunt hapless mortals like beasts, we prefer to sate our hunger with their enthusiastic approval. I tell you, there's no ether as delectable as you'll find in food gifted in genuine appreciation, which set me to thinking perhaps preying on mortals was an old-fashioned and misguided approach. Thus did I commit to giving folk the sort of frights that dazzle and delight, winning hearts and minds, and in the process no small number of ether-laden delicacies. And what better occasion for such terrifying amusements as All Saints' Wake? The method is catching, too. Many voidsent now seek ether in this manner. Philcock is one of such reformed individuals. When I first laid eyes upon him, I sensed promise, but get him in front of a crowd and you're lucky to get a smattering of half-hearted applause, let alone a few measly crumbs. You'd be better off hearing it from the Ahriman's mouth, though. He can't have gotten far. Oh, no. I've got to mend fences between these two. Well, fine, Papa Gruff. I'll go hunt your Ahriman. He went this way, didn't he? Actually, let me look at the map. The map is right. Look at this. I know, so cool. Anyway, we're going this way. Oh, there he is. Philcox. Oh, mate, I'm sorry. What happened? What happened? That snivelling whelp of an imp. Magic's this, magic's that. The sheer unbridled chick of it. Philcox is practically frothing at the mouth, so incensed is he by his treatment at the hands of Papa Gruff. You must soothe him before attempting to start a conversation. Oh, now. It's okay. We'll work it out. You try to control Philcox. No, I'm just trying to soothe Philcox. Apologies. I had taken leave of my senses. Your timely intervention is much appreciated. Wait, by the look of you, I'd say you're an adventurer. Let me guess. That pumpkin-headed lady sent you to check up on me, did she? Well, yeah. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you my tale. Try as I might, I just can't get the hang of transformation magics, and without the means to delight the crowds, we're starved for appreciation. I'm an Ahriman, paralysing prey with this big eye of mine, not a problem. Turning them to stone with a petrifying glare, a trifling task. Hells, I can even smell despair and all manner of negative emotions in the people around me. Obviously, paralysis and petrification won't win over an audience, and my metaphorical nose for despair isn't going to put ether on the table either. I ought to just tell that pumpkin-headed lady I'm not cut out for this business. If you're here at her behest, you'd better come too. What? Phil? Honestly. We've soothed Philcox, and he's very upset. Let's go and check out what his problem might be and what the pumpkin-headed lady might suggest. Maybe there's another kind of magics that will help. Maybe. I mean, I somehow doubt it. Look at this place. It's so dark here in Gridania. I know you barely noticed it in the cities. Um, oh God, but what a night for pumpkin-headed delights. Well, let's go. This is yeah, let's check it out. The pumpkin-headed apparition and Philcox. I think we're in for a bit of fun here. I gather you had a hand in Philcox's decision to lay bare his thoughts and feelings. Not that it did any good. I'm still stuck at square one, underappreciated and underfed. Such a curious child. Are you truly so blind to your own potential? No doubt you have an inkling as to what I speak of. Pray share your wisdom with Philcox. You can smell dark emotions. Use your gift to help those in need. Ah, well, you'd be hard-pressed to find a voidsent who suggests that. I don't see how helping others helps me. But then again, I know little of mortal ways, so perhaps I should heed your advice. Ah, well, I see the logic in it now. What better way to make use of my talents and knock that pompous Papa Gruff right off his pedestal? No, 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 I'm getting ahead of myself. I've no idea where to start. Perhaps I can lend a hand with a little sleight of hand. Hold still. What? No, wait. Not only is that get-up guaranteed to turn heads, each and every thread is imbued with a potent magic to aid your newfound purpose. Oh, ho! I think I can feel it. Maybe this isn't going to be so tough after all. It's cute, isn't it? Their little cute outfit. Black denim and wings. There you are. Huh. I had thought to apologize for my harsh words earlier, since your act was my initiative and therefore our success, or lack thereof, was ultimately my responsibility. But I sense that you've been scheming. It pleases me to inform you, Papa Gruff, that I've found a way to win over mortals on my own terms. I find that hard to believe, but since you seem so confident, why don't we have ourselves a contest? Uh-huh. Whoever garners the most affection and thereby the largest share of ether-rich victuals wins, and to the victor go the spoils of subservience. The loser will be bound to obey their every whim. How does that sound? You're on. I only hope you're ready to bow and scrape. Uh-oh. Not Pumpkinhead? I'm not sure she's as happy as she looks. Huh! That mortal epithet about one's bark being worse than one's bite comes to mind. Prepare yourself, Philcox. Oh, come on, we can do this. I know I've got this marvellous magic outfit, but I'm still not entirely convinced I have what it takes to beat Papa Gruff on my own. Come with me. Just until I get the hang of things, that's all I ask. All right, I can do that. Very well, I shall leave Philcox in your capable hands. Right, the Aether-Starved Ahriman. Let's complete that quest. Do you know what? I'm going to break this into a couple of episodes. Our first quest, beginning the show and getting on with it, done. If you enjoyed it, hit like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. And we will commence our second quest the next episode. Let me just huddle out of here. All right. I'll bid you adieu, guys. Take care out there.